Okay, can anybody confirm in the chat box? Say yes, I'm audible and PPT is visible.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
PPT visible and audible.
Okay, thank you so much for the confirmation. I think still people are joining. So any questions on previous sessions, planning and the management concept, the management principles?
Sir, we have not received any PDF as you discussed with the last meeting.
I've shared the PPTs just now. That is my mistake actually. Hopefully you'll get tomorrow. I've just shared actually. Yeah.
Sure. Fine.
Fine. No question. Then we'll get into the new topic, which is another function of management. As we've seen, there are multiple functions: planning, organizing, directing, controlling, staffing, etc. So yesterday we have seen planning. We have seen nature, characteristics of planning. Then we have seen different types of plans, and we have seen in safety where we use planning. Then also we have seen a range of planning and varieties of plans. And also we have discussed about strategic planning, its nature, and how to prepare a strategic planning, and we have seen the procedure and steps also. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about organizing for safety. This is another function of management. So if you see an organization or organizing, so what does it mean? What does it mean exactly about organizing? What is your understanding?
Sir, it is the group of people, they are assigned the structure and how to implement, how to get the any process and so many things they are considered in this organizing committee.
Mm-hmm. It is nothing but coordinating with a group of people and arranging things or arranging the resources.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Balakrishna. Okay, fine. So we'll see exactly. It is almost the same. So if you see the definition of organization, in the sense, it is organization in the sense, don't take it as a company. So it is about organizing. So organization is defined as a structure and process by which a cooperative group of human beings are allocated its tasks among its members and identifies relationship between the integrates its activities towards the common objectives. Basically, it is in a structure kind of thing. There we see a group of people, in the sense, if you see in a company, there we have multiple departments and they have their unique roles. For purchase department, they takes care of purchase activity. Sales department, they takes care of sales activity. Production, they takes care of production, and safety takes care of safety, and other departments as well. So there, here, what it is make is, it takes a group of people and they will coordinate among them and identifies the relationship between each. For example, a production person need a material. So how the relation between store and purchase with the production, he will make a purchase requisition or indent requisition. Then it will go to the store. Then he will check the stock. Then if the stock is not available, then he will respond to that. Then it will go to the purchase. According to that, he will purchase the material, give it back to the store. Again, he will put a material indent or MR, material requisition, then he will take the material. That is the relation which builds the organization. And also it integrates the activities towards the common objectives. How it is integrated? As I take an example, every activity between all these departments is integrated. Like how we have integrated management system. We used to call ISO 14001 and 45001 and 9001 and IMS, integrated management system. If you are implementing all these standards together, we used to call as integration. In the sense, all the departments are works together for the achieving of common objectives. Yeah. If you see the main points from the above definition is, it is in a business unit is divided into different sections or departments. Basically, a company is divided into various sections or departments. Each section or department is assigned a defined function. So as I mentioned previously, first of all, in a company, they will divide into departments. They will allocate the various roles and responsibilities for each department. And again, the authority and responsibility for each section or department or group of people are clearly defined. There it is, JD, job description, KPIs, everything will comes in. Then the interrelationship among the various departments and among the group of people working them is clearly specified. So this is about how a process works. So as I take an example of material requisition, how a material requisition process comes in, how a production process happens. This is also should be clearly specified. And if you see, it is in a general high-level organization structure. So in that organization, we have multiple people. I mean, executives, personal department, purchase department, production, safety, sales, etc. So everybody works for the common objective of the company. Now we'll see a safety organization. So if you see specifically about safety organization, it is also a structure or a process. There also we'll have a group of people, here employees, divided into again sections and department. Each section and department is assigned with the specific safety functions or duties. So here we used to call it as safety stewards, safety representatives, and even safety committee, also one of the employees in the safety organization. And here also we'll give authority and responsibility of everybody is clearly defined, and also interrelationship between them is also specified for the accomplishment of common safety goals. There it is in a general organization. Here it is in a safety organization. In the previous definition, we talk about the organization objectives, which is ultimately the profits. But in the safety organization, we focus on the safety goals like zero incidents, reporting of near misses, identification of hazards, identification of unsafe conditions, etc., etc. Now we'll see what is the significance of this organization. Basically, it is the foundation for the whole structure of management, and also it contributes to the success of continuity and also enterprise in the following ways. So it is required, once the planning is done, the organization makes a foundation and also a framework to run the business. So here it facilitates the administration and other functions of management process. Again, facilitates growth and diversification, and permits optimum use of technological improvements. So based on employment's involvement, and also we can see the optimum utilization of technology, whatever it is available, and encourage use of human beings and stimulates creativity. So it always encourages the new thoughts and new ideas, and attains maximum efficiency with the minimum cost. This is the significance of the organization, which is nothing but importance. And if you see the nature of this organization, basically, it is a step up to realize the objectives like the common purpose. So where we will define the objectives, or we will realize, okay, what is our goal to achieve. And it is a cooperative activity. So basically, organization is nothing but there are a group of people, they come together to achieve the goals. So it is a cooperative activity. Then it is a process and function, and also structure of both. Function is nothing but the activity they are performing. Structure, the organization structure. And division into departments or groups, and the division of labor. There we have different types of labors being divided into multiple groups or departments, and delegation of authority and responsibility and chain of supervision, subordinate relationship is known as a chain of command or authority structure. As we see in a scalar chain, so there how the communication happens. Even chain of command in the sense how the command will flow from top to bottom. Then importance of human element. So here the organization also will takes care of the importance of human element in the organization. And vertical and horizontal relationship between a man to man, job to job, and department to department. This is also be considered in the organization, how the relationship between two different department managers, which is man to man, and two different jobs under quality and production maintenance and safety, how it is being defined. And it is closely linked with the planning, and other functions of management are also not possible without organization. So once you have done planning, it is closely linked with, again, organization, and other functions also not possible without this. And it is flexible and accommodates environmental changes. Again, it is not going to be a static. It is also flexible like planning, according to the environmental changes in the sense, the internal environment and also external environment. And it is stable and resists challenges and provides a supervision, control, and review. So where there are a group of people who is the high level people, they used to supervise the activities the people are performing. And also they used to put some quality checks and reviews and controls. And also it provides mechanism of coordination, how a coordination should happen. So how the people will coordinate, how interdepartmental coordination happens, and provides channel of communication, how it will be communicated at the oral, or is there any electronic media, dashboards, or any notice boards, etc., or public meeting, or any public addressing systems. Then provides policies, procedures, rules and regulations, and the systematic functioning. And also organization defines various policies and procedures to be followed while performing their specific role. And it is also a backbone of the management, and also regenerates everything from the beginning. In case of any loss happens, it can regenerate everything. Okay, sorry. Now we'll see what are the various principles or the features of a good organization structure. So again, unity of objective. All are geared up with the common objective. So everybody who is in the organization, they should have only the common objective. So the common objective will get from the top management. A span of control. Each supervisor has limited subordinates to report him. So then only it will be a good organization structure. If you're keeping more people, he is not able to control due to various limitations, time, the type of job he is performing, etc., etc. So it is not going to be a good structure. The work gets disturbed. And unity of command. So each subordinate has to only one supervisor to get a command. This is also one of the good structure we have to follow or implement. Then scalar principle, the scalar chain of command from top to bottom, or chain of command. And coordination should be exist among the all individuals and groups. So from department to coordination, and individual coordination should be there. And communication. So it should be open and clear. There is no hide and seek. So whatever the communication is there, it should be in a transparent manner. And facilitate leadership. And priority of authority and responsibility exists by way of delegation. So how it happens? So once you have authority, you can delegate. Priority means always the top management or the manager should delegate their authority. And exception principles, only matters beyond the control may be reported to the higher levels. So for everything and small inky cases and all, we should not take to the top management level, except it is went on worse. Then functional definitions, in the sense duties, authority, responsibility of every position should be clearly defined, so to avoid the duplication or overlapping. So it should be very clear. So what is the role of an engineer or a supervisor or a chemist or a fitter or a machinist, a manager or AM? So the duties has to be defined very clearly. Then efficiency. So optimal use of resources at the minimum possible cost. This is also one thing while in the organization we have to look into. Then flexibility should accommodate the changes. So in case of any changes happens, it should be accommodated. And stability should resist the challenges. Continuity by training and development of executives and employees. The organization should go forward. And also the balance between centralization and decentralization. Then division of work, one member, one function. If you are giving more functions to one person, so he is not able to deliver the proper output. Then unity of direction. So there should be a clear-cut direction at all the levels in the sense. So what to be done? So from the manager to the worker or machinist, they should know what is their direction in the sense what the way they are going, what is their objective and goal. Simplicity and clarity, they add to efficiency of the organization. So whatever the structure it is there, it is simple and it should be everybody have the clarity. Now we'll see different types of organization. There are 7 types of organization: line and military, and line and staff organization, functional organization, product organization, project organization, matrix and committees. These are 7 types of organizations which is universally practiced. But the popular one is line and staff organization, which is widely accepted. If you see the line and staff organization, it is basically a combination of a line and a functional structure. So here the line of authority flows from vertical line. So this is how the line of authority flows from like finance manager, then chief accountant, the accounts, and staff. This is the line. In a vertical line, it will go. But the staff, the specialists are attached to the line positions to advise them on important matters, and these specialists do not have a power of command over the subordinates in the other departments. In the sense, here we have multiple managers. They have connected to these lines. A production manager can give a suggestion to the chief accountant, but he is not having any authority to order something to the chief accountant. He can't do that. But they possess over the subordinate in their own department. Example, a chief a safety officer has a command over the safety officers in his department, but he has no command over the accountant officer in the other department. He has only advisory relationship with the other departments like production, personnel, and HRT. It is simple that the line authority will flows from in a vertical manner authority, but the specialists who are there in the functions who are attached to the lines, they can advise the other departments, but they don't have any control on the subordinates of other departments or other department people. This is how a line and staff organization. Okay. This is for the safety. This is also very old one. There are different styles and different types of organization structures. You would have seen the people who are already working. For the freshers, this is a sample line and staff function. Okay, now we'll see the last one, the committees. There are again different types of committees. So one of the most famous or the legal requirement is in India, so safety the committee. So how many of you already participated in safety committee as of now? Anybody of you participate as a member or member secretary?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Regularly we will conduct month-wise safety committee meetings.
Okay. What is the frequency of safety committee?
Monthly, sir. Monthly. It is for stations, and for whole organization, it will be conducted quarterly basis.
Okay. Is there any specific legal requirement for this?
Yeah, factory inspectors see the safety committee when it will happen. What is the point is there? So we conducted as per factory law every month.
Okay. Is there any sections or is any remember? Are you remember any specific section on based on what requirement? Whether we know either the safety committee is applicable or not. For example, there is an organization. There are people around 10, 15 people in the organization, or I can say 75 people.
Yeah.
Is the safety committee is required?
No, sir, that was not exact idea how
No
much.
problem. No problem.
Yes.
No worries. No worries. I'll take through. I think I got an answer from here. Okay, great. Shekhar Lattu,
It's
about
500.
250.
It's above.
Yeah, great. That's what we are going to see now. So if you say a safety committee, so basically, hence we are studying this course in Andhra. So I'll refer AP Factories Rules and the Factories Act. So if somebody asks why I have to conduct this safety committee, even if the safety officer goes and he will tell that, sir, हम लोग safety meeting conduct करवाना है, वो पूछेगा क्यों करना है? What is the requirement? नहीं है सर, वो Factories Act में है. Factories Act में किधर है? Then we should be able to say that under the section 41G in 1948, the Factories Act, the company has to form a safety committee, and the committee has to meet at least quarterly once. And specific rules also will be there, state specific rules. I mean, इधर उधर होता है एक दो नंबर, इधर तो 61 हो गया, मतलब दूसरा स्टेट में 64 और 63 आजू बाजू में हो जाएगा. As per the factories rules AP, 61 SG is the safety committee legal requirement. In the safety committee, Factories Act is section 41G and rules 61 SG. Okay, these are the based on the act, I mean, based on the section and based on the rule, we have to form a committee. But there is an applicability. So as two of our friends mentioned, so when the committee is applicable, so when it is applicable, if the employing workers more than 250 and above, it is applicable. And the second case, the factories carrying dangerous operations as per under section 87. So if you see a definition of dangerous operations, if your factory operations are meeting or coming under this section 87, then you have to form a safety committee. And the third condition, the factories is listed in the first schedule. So factories in the sense, operations, foundries or any chemical factories or other rubber industries, etc., etc. There is a big list in first schedule of the Factories Act. So if your operations or if the nature of manufacturing process is there in the list, then the safety committee is applicable for your organization. Either of these three conditions, if it is applicable, then you have to form a safety committee. Okay, fine. So if you see a
Sir,
safety
one
committee,
question.
yeah, please.
Sir, where we will get that list, sir? The first
This-
schedule, second schedule.
If everybody allows me, I can show you that list also. I think it is available in the DZ Fastly, the website itself. It is an open source only. Just a minute. Anyhow, you asked, I'll share my screen. I will show you.
So it is vary for state to state?
No. As per the Factories Act, everybody, in the sense, it is applicable. Then in the state level, they will give you the conditions actually.
Okay.
Sir, is it that applicability lies with the company even if it is dangerous operations of work employed safety committee meeting to be conducted quarterly? Is it so?
No, come again.
Like second point, what we are saying, if we are conducting dangerous operations under section 87, we have to conduct safety committee meeting quarterly. So irrespective of number of employees, like 250 as in the first case, we need not consider that now if we are doing dangerous operations.
Yes. There is no number again. I mean, whenever you fall under this condition, if your number of people less also, you have to form a committee.
Conduct, and that is
Irrespective of
frequency is
staff.
quarterly only.
Quarterly
Frequency is
only.
quarterly.
Yes.
Okay.
Any of these applicable, I mean, 3 conditions, but the frequency is quarterly only.
Okay. As per latest statutory guidelines also, it is quarterly only or monthly?
Quarterly only. I don't think so. There is no latest guidelines which has come revision on this specific section.
Okay. Since long we are conducting it monthly, sir. That's why I'm asking.
Monthly, in the sense, it is a good practice actually. So what the section is saying is at least minimum once in a quarter. You can do, I mean, 15 days or monthly ones or quarterly ones. Most of the organizations, while the sectional wise they do, I mean, once in a month, and the unit level they used to do quarterly. Even a few organizations who have multiple facilities in, I mean, nationwide and India wide, unit level they will do one, but total India they will do quarterly. That is how they do.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not able to share my screen. I think if you can, anybody, I'll 1 second. We have a DC Fastly website. Okay, I'm sharing the link now in the chat box, so that once you go there, there is a menu called OSH statutes. There itself you can find this latest file of this document, Factories Act. Okay, I'm putting in the chat box that link. Okay, you can use this link. There itself, you can see the statutes. Under that, in the first option itself, it is a Factories Act 1948. In that, you can able to download the PDF. I'm coming back to my presentation. Yeah. Yes. So yes, once the committee is applicable, which means we are under the condition of this, we have to form a committee. Then that consists of equal number of representatives of workers, a management, to promote the cooperation between the workers and management in maintaining proper safety and health at work, and to review periodically. So here, the equal number of representatives. So how many should be there? If I say equal. How many members? No worries. It is wrong also fine.
Actually, I suppose it should be in accordance with the number of employees they are working.
Number of employees?
Maybe there would be some proportionate or ratio like that based on the number of employees.
Great. Yes, you got almost. Yeah. Any other answers?
Sir, admin staff equal to workers, no, sir?
Admin staff equal to workers. Okay, fine. Any other guess? 50 management plus 50 workforce. Okay, 50 100. ये तो बहुत हो जाएगा यार. उधर मीटिंग नहीं होगा, झगड़ा होगा. 50 होगा तो.
One from each.
That's the percentage.
Yeah. So, sir, actually, how we are doing? So there are one secretary and one president for the committee, and there should be a representative from all the department like HR or admin or any maintenance team. So from all the team, we are getting one representative.
Okay, great. Yes, yes, Nike, you are doing correctly. So basically, if I say equal number of participants in the sense, for a good practice, most of the organization, not most of the organization, all the organizations, they will take each representative from each department. For example, from every department, from HR, SOAR, even purchase, instrument, maintenance, projects, production, quality, R&D, or any other departments which are there in the organization. But same way, which is an equal representative of workers. If From management side, if there are 10 people, in the worker side also, there will be a 10. So basically, it should be good as, I mean, we can limit it to the number, then the meeting goes in a proper way. If you are increasing the more numbers, then we will not get the proper output or the outcome of the meeting. So as my this thing, 8 and 8 or 10 and 10, 12 and 12 maximum. So but 12 and 12 itself, it will become 24. I have seen maximum of 8. That is a good proportion. 8 from the management side, 8 from the worker side. And here also, while choosing a worker representative, there again two conditions. One is if the union is there, the union will elect the members who should be in the safety committee. If the union is not there, then the management itself, they will see the workers who are following all the safety requirements and who is good in that. So who reports all the near misses, who is having what do you call the safety, the consciousness, then they will be selected as worker representatives. Okay. So if you see here, the chairman of the committee will be act as the person who is having ultimate control on safety, who is accountable for. Basically, the factory manager will be the chairman of the committee, and the safety officer. So if you see as per the legal, there is no safety manager, there is no DGM, GM and all. So only one designation, safety officer. So, but as per the companies, I mean, based on their internal structures, we give multiple designations. The safety officer will be act as a member secretary of the committee, and others are management representatives and worker representatives. That is how the composition will be. But here it will be equal number of participants from the both sides. So what is the tenure of the committee? So once I form a committee, so is it going to be permanent, or can we do any changes?
2-year validity, sir. 2 year.
Okay, great. So the tenure of the committee is 2 years. Within 2 years, in case of somebody leaves the organization, he can the new person who joins or any other subordinate can accommodate that position. The same way for the workers also. Otherwise, the committee will be remains for 2 years.
Is there any basis for 2 years or any random figure?
No. It is as per the requirement only. As per the
Any
legal requirement.
justification?
Yeah, it is the legal requirement. It has to be there for 2 years.
Minimum, yeah, maximum.
No, it is for only 2 years. Then the committee will change.
So any base of that?
That's what I'm telling. The legal requirement only the base. The requirement is saying that the minimum tenure is 2 years of the committee. It can't continue for years and years.
No, I
Okay,
agree.
then after 2 years, then committee will be discharged.
Yes, other people will come, or same people may also join. The revisions will happen.
Same persons can continue with the same safety committee?
Yes, they can. Yes, why can't? Because mostly here, the management representative, in the sense, all department heads only will be there. In case of head changes, also somebody else will join. Even sometimes the head is not available, he will give a chance to his subordinate. Okay, आज आप join कर लो, तुम join करके मेरे को बताओ शाम तक क्या हुआ है committee में. But the tenure is as per the requirement. It is 2 years. The people, if they are there for 5-6 years in the company, definitely they will be there in the committee. But as per the requirement, it is 2 years. Even worker representative may be changed. For example, in the union is there. For these 2 years, the union has chosen 6 people. But next year, if their workers are not speaking properly because of a fear factor in their supervisors or by seeing the managers, they may change the members. That is how it is.
Sir, number of people participating in the safety committee meetings can be more, na? Total number who were identified by the members were limited.
That is up to that is up to the organization. Even they can put
Okay,
100 people also in that. But as per the legal requirement, the equal number of participation, it should be there. The attendance we have to follow, and even the committee minutes also we have to record. Yeah.
Yes.
As
Minutes
per the
also we
records,
need
it
to
should have
record.
equal number of participation, but additionally, it is up to the organization. They can add how many of they want. Even if they can do it, they can put 100 also. It is up to them. Only condition is that equal number of participation should be there.
Is there any minimum requirement like this many number of persons should be there in the committee like that?
No, Kumar. No. Only the condition is equal representation.
Okay. And one more question related to unions, as you have mentioned. This workers' union, is it government approved or identified like that body?
Yes, they have. They definitely they will register the union. Otherwise, who cares about their union and all? Simply the HR people throw them out. They definitely go to they register their union. Then they will give the representation to the labor department. They are forming a union. Then they will give the same representation to the organization also. Definitely, it is a registered body.
Okay, so they have all legal rights.
Yeah. Yes. They have all legal rights.
And would there be any like validity, something like that? Or it should be like
yeah, please.
It should be renewed yearly or 2 years like that. Anything that rule is there?
I am not sure in that, but I'll check and confirm to you. I know one a labor officer. I'll check and confirm. I have not gone to that detail, but it is definitely a registered body.
Okay.
Renewals renewal and all will not be there, but they can close down the union. I think renewals, I don't think so, but I'll come back to you. I can't give any false this thing. I'll come back to you, Kumar. Okay. Fine. So this is another way of representation, how the chairperson, who is the highest person in the committee, and the secretary will be the safety guy, safety officer. Then others are all members of the committee. Okay. So what this indicates, what you see from this picture?
Discussion. The workers raising the hand and sharing their thoughts and how to improve the occupational health safety in the workplace. All right.
Okay, so it is a discussion, yes, because there are a group of people have sit around the table. Okay, any other idea what this picture is denoting?
So everybody have a chance to keep their point.
Their characters.
Yes. Venkatesh, very good.
All
These
are
are
unique in their own presentation.
Yes. You will see a different kinds of people while sitting in the safety committee. They will fight like anything. They won't understand what people are thinking, and even they will come with their own set of thoughts, and they want to throw on the faces of the people, and then they just keep quiet. Even they won't listen also. If you see the different, Shekhar, do you have any input? Shekhar Laddu?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Yeah, please. Do you have any question? I think you are open your mic.
No, one point I need to share. Every meeting need to be meeting need to be recorded in a MOM.
Yes. Yeah, that is I'll come to you in the next slides.